Hey guys, what's up? It's Kyle, aka HLPlayer08. So today, or at least right now, I made a video previously for a message to Charles Trippy about his 2 seizures that he had recently. So I figured today, or right now, again, I would tell you my story of how I found out I had epilepsy. So pretty much the day it happened, it was Easter 2 years ago. I had to think for a second. Yeah, 2 years ago. Um, I was at my grandmother's house eating Easter dinner. We had some mashed potatoes, we had some meatloaf, some deviled eggs, some here and there stuff. My grandma always makes it. She has some awesome mashed potatoes though, which by the way, will kind of play a little role in the story. But anyway, so we're having Easter dinner. Because the rest of the family was supposed to show up because it was supposed to be a big family thing, and everybody was late except for us, so we just kind of ate a little bit early. So anyway, I had eaten my plated food, and my grandma asked me if I wanted more or whatever. So I said I want a little bit of mashed potatoes, but I'll get them myself. I said don't worry about it. She's like, all right. And then that's pretty much all I remember. I think this was around like noon. Well, not noon. That's way too early for dinner. It's like 3-ish, 3 or 4 o'clock, because she's the older person. She's the grandma of the group, so she likes to eat early because that's how old people like to do things. But no, so we were eating dinner around 3 o'clock, and that's all I remember. That's all I remember. Next thing I know, after I put my plate down on it and stuff, is I woke up on a stretcher. According to what my family had said, because my brother, my father, I think my mom might have been there. I don't know. Anyway, my mom might have been there, and my grandma were there, all there right then. We were waiting for the rest of the family. And I just woke up, whatever, but according to what my family said, when I started my seizure, I had stuck my arms out like this, according to what they said. No, I don't know, but this is what they said. I stuck my arms out like this, and I just started screaming. I don't know how long or how bad it was. I'm not going to imitate that, but I just started screaming. And I just started shaking real bad, and then all of a sudden, they put me on the floor. I was grinding my teeth, and I just started, I don't even know, I can't imitate it because I wasn't awake for it, but I just started grinding my teeth and just, kind of when you're pushing, you're ugh, kind of thing. I just started grinding my teeth together and just screaming, kind of. I don't know how it was, but I had my arms shaking and all that stuff. And they got me on the floor, and they called an ambulance. Well, in that time, so this is all happening. This is probably the first 2 or 3 minutes. Now, normally seizures, I had a grand mal seizure. It kind of sounds like grandma, and I was at my grandma's house. So, but anyway, I had a grand mal seizure, and it's supposed to be the worst of the two, because there's grand mal and the other one, I forget what it's called, but I had the worst one. But anyway, I was in the seizure, and then in this time, it was probably around 20 minutes that this all happened. They called an ambulance. The ambulance got there, but when the ambulance did get there, there's no parking spot because she lives in an apartment building, and there's a long walkway, and you have to have, if anybody's in trouble or whatever, the ambulance obviously can't drive to the apartment building because it's a 3-floor apartment building, and somebody was parked in the no parking spot. So we thank God we knew who it was, and so we went on I can't say we because I was the one having a seizure. Anyway, my father ran to the guy's house or apartment building and banged on the door to get him to wake up or whatever he was doing to move his car. Anyway, so I guess he opened the door, and he was kind of smelling like alcohol a little bit, but whatever. And he was just waking up from a nap or something, and I guess he told him move your car. My son is having a seizure and he needs to go to the hospital, and the ambulance is waiting for you to move your car because you parked in the no parking spot. So he's freaking out, and he gets his keys and moves his car or truck or whatever the hell he had, and the ambulance came in. They got the stretcher, all that shit, to put me on the stretcher, and now fast forward those 20 minutes. Fast forward to me being on a stretcher and going out the door of my grandma's house, or out the door of my grandma's house. So we did that, and Um, I woke up on the stretcher going out of the house. Um, in that time, they had asked me questions. What's my name? What's today's date? When's my birthday? What time is it? I guess I was answering all the questions, but I was not physically there. My mind was just not there. I don't even remember answering questions. I don't even know they asked me questions because I woke up on the stretcher. So yeah, I was not there. Um, and they started explaining to me. Now at this point, I'm going, where the fuck am I? Where the hell am I going? What's going on? Why am I on a stretcher? Because I'm starting to come to. I was still not comprehending a lot because I'm still like kind of in shock of the fact that I had a seizure. Um, and they were like, you had a seizure, okay? Do you know what a seizure is? No. What am I doing? Like, I'm trying to like, I kind of like want to laugh about it. 'Cause it's just like one of those situations where like if you get depressed about it or you think about it all the time, you're just like make yourself depressed about it. So I just kind of like make fun of the situation, kind of like laugh about it or try to, but I know it's pretty depressing and pretty sad, but like and tragic. But like, I'm just like kind of like try and laugh about it a little bit. But anyway, so like I wake up on a stretcher and going to the hospital, blah blah blah. I'm in the hospital. Okay, you know they're asking me all these questions like, have you ever had seizures before? No, I don't even know what a seizure is. Like I know what happens, I just don't know what it is. And they were telling me all this stuff, and I was like, okay. And they asked me about the normal questions, you know, do you do drugs? No, I don't do drugs. Do you smoke weed? No, I don't smoke weed. Do you drink? Occasionally. Um, but the thing is, this is what I want to tell you real quick. When I had my seizure was Easter. Now Easter is like March something, I think. March like around the 17th ish. Um, and my birthday is in 2 months. Now, when I had the seizure, I was 20, going into 21. So my plans of getting wasted on my 21st birthday not happening. So anyway, that's fast forward. But anyway, so I was laying in the hospital bed or whatever, and the next day, after they did the, I think it was either an MRI or a CAT scan, one of the two, they found out that I had epilepsy. So when I'm thinking in my head the term epilepsy, the way I've always seen it was because I wasn't really like I didn't know about it. I didn't really know about it from what everybody told me, except for like what happens. Um, I literally thought in my head like I'm never gonna get to go to a concert again. Like, 'cause I love music. I can't be able to play on a concert. I won't be able to go to a concert. And the thing is, I never had a problem. I went to Shinedown, Creed, Toby Keith. You know, I went to another concert. I forget. Oh, Zach Myers. When he went in the area around me or whatever. But the point is, I went to many concerts. I've sat in front of the Wii strobe because my one friend, or my brother's friend, brought his Wii over, and I guess they were like, here, look at this, and then it was just like a strobe light. And I didn't even know about epilepsy at that point. This was like even if, like a year or two before that. And so I stared at that, no problems. But anyway, but yeah, I thought literally like I couldn't go to a concert. I couldn't play on a stage because I play music. Because I got a shitload of guitars. I have covers on here. Like I want to be a big musician playing on these arenas and shows and all kinds of crazy stuff. Like I want to do all that. And like I thought that my dream career was going to get taken away from me because of epilepsy. Because if I, you know, even if I'm regulated on pills, like I thought if the pills like somehow backfired and didn't work, like I thought my life would be over. But anyway, so they explained to me what it was, like, or like how it could happen. They said it could happen because you don't sleep right, which I don't. You don't, like, you get a lot of stress, which I do. I shouldn't be stressed about a lot of things I'm stressed about, but I get stressed. And then some could be like the different types of seizures, like you could be affected by strobe lights. Well, I guess I'm not, or video games, like, and you know they told me, you know, okay, we'll put you on this medication, and it also comes back on the weight thing. Like I know I'm overweight, but they said there's a possibility, a small possibility that if you did lose weight, that the seizures or the epilepsy could go away. They said more than likely, probably not, but there's also a chance. But that's probably just their way of saying lose weight, whatever. But anyway, like they told me that, and I'm just thinking like my life is probably over now. But once I realized, I thought about it. I'm just like, okay, I'm here now. I'm still alive. I think now it's time to change. So, what's today's date? 4/11/2013. Okay, so 4/11/2013. I am definitely going to try and lose weight, because now it's going to be the summertime, and I'm going to try and lose the weight, because I'm not going to mention how much I weigh or anything like that. It's just kind of like it's supposed to be about epilepsy, but it kind of turned into my weight. But whatever. I'm gonna try and lose the weight, and maybe hopefully I can go back to the doctors and say I'm epilepsy free, which would be awesome. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how it happened, and that's what's going on in my life. How about you guys? But hey, if you want to talk about anything that you got going on, like be real serious about it, leave a video response. I mean, that's the best way you could do it. I mean, because comments, yeah, you can say it, but video response, you'll get the real effect of the people's voice and how they feel about it. So if you got something you want to talk about, something that you have like with your body or whatever, like, then go ahead and leave a video response, and I'll get to you guys, and we'll have a little chat. But you can comment too. That's cool. That's cool if you comment, but video responses are cooler. And then if you like the video, or you want to like tell me like what you or whatever, I don't know. Just do the normal YouTube stuff, like, favorite, all that stuff. And then I will talk to you all later, because I'm gonna cut this video now because it's only 12 minutes. So, all right, I'm gonna go. Peace.